Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here, and welcome again to another video. And this is a live update video, as I've done several times in the past. Not as common, but I do it often. And the question that perhaps some of you are asking is like, JP, are you still going to be producing content? Are you going to make book reviews? Are you going to continue doing the statue reviews? Because of course, nothing has been done in some time. Are you just tired of this? Are you quitting this? And the answer is no. However, things are changing in my life, and I am not necessarily as interested or as invested as I once was to try to follow the same pattern everybody else follows. That's the problem with YouTube. The problem with YouTube is that you do what YouTube tells you it's the most bang for your buck. They tell you, oh, if you do this, you're gonna be able to get this viewer. So you become part of the process. They take advantage of you because they're not paying you for that. Yeah, you get some kicks here and there for the ad revenue, but it's never enough. We have to do a lot of work in order to produce content, to produce videos, to edit. That's pretty much a full-time job that you don't get paid for unless, and the reality is that I was looking at some numbers. I was, watching some videos that I normally follow about content creators, about the economy of content creation. And they were saying that 98% of content creators are broke. And that's because, it doesn't really pay. You put a lot of effort. Only a handful really make it through. And it has to do with so many factors. It has nothing to do with the quality of your video. Sometimes it's just pure luck. And also the networking and so many factors. And it becomes this, YouTube has become a place where everything is so disguised into something that it is not. That you have to portray this persona, you have to play this part, you have to do things that you don't want to do or you never anticipated or wanted to do from the get-go. Now you have to start doing them, reviewing things that you don't want to talk about just so you can keep up with the Joneses, so you can keep up with the numbers. And that honestly is a very, very, very dangerous place to be. You want to have results. You want people to see your product. You want people to, to have the ability to keep creating content and be able to expand your vision into the things that you do. Because at the end of the day, it's all about expanding the vision, not just doing things for the heck of it. Because then you're wasting your precious time in life doing something that at the end doesn't produce much. And it's not about money. It's not about that. It's about being able to have the greater impact in what you do. At the end of the day, as content creators, we want to create something that someone can consume, but also can be entertained, can be instructed, can learn from, something that has value. We want to give value to people, and that's what I want to do. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, before I go too lengthy into everything else that I'm talking about, is one of the reasons why what's going to happen moving forward. And one of the things that's going to happen, I just want to kind of share some more personal thing. I have complained about, I live in this home. I've been living in this house with my family. We moved here. It's been we've been here almost 14, 15 years. Hello, I think almost 15 years in this home. We bought this home when we moved here. This has been my house since I created this channel. I've been creating content in this channel. All the videos I have produced, all the years I've been produced in this house, in this place. And I've always complained about that I never had enough space to have my collectibles. You see maybe some stuff in the back. I have showcased some things, but a lot of my stuff, everything I own, a lot of things are still boxed in. They're in storage, they're in the attic, they're everywhere. And I got to the point where I just got tired of it. Also, things have changed in my life. This year has been such a blessing. God has been so good to us. My work, I've been able to work, my wife work. We both work, we have good incomes. We are planning to move and sell this house and buy a bigger home where we can, finally, I personally can have my dedicated space. Not this room, because this is a room that I share as a bed there too, but a room that I can call my room, my man cave, the place where I can have my collectibles in full display, but also I can create videos and content. That's one of the problems that I've been having here, because we share the space and everything in the house. Even when I was working from home and doing videos full time during that period of, 5 years ago, I have to share the space with my wife. Of course, when she was gone, I was able to use the space to create content and video. Downstairs, we have a space there, a little office, pretty much it was a corner of the house, but still, you're sharing living space. I don't have to have that situation. I don't want that anymore. I don't want to share the space, and that it's possibility also that my daughter will come back to live with us for a time. So there's a lot of things where all the things were kind of falling in place and I didn't know what to do. And I told my wife, you know what, it's time to sell, it's time to buy. So we're already in the process of selling this house. There's a lot of things that are going to happen at the end of this year. There's a lot of things we got to do. There are things that need to be done in this home. You know, we have a new roof that needs to be put in this house, which has happened this week, thankfully. There's work that needs to be done, you know, painting that needs to be done, you know, flooring that needs to be done. There's a lot of things that have to be done, and some other things that have to be done. And I have to pack a lot of things and put it in storage because we're in the process. We want to buy a brand new home, but we are in that situation where we might buy a house that is being built, or we might go someplace. We don't know yet. So we're in the process still. Everything is still unknown, but it's so fresh. It just technically, I just told my wife, let's do this. And my wife just went and pretty much took off. You know, she didn't think twice about it. And I think she's rolling the ball. And I'm grateful for my wife. You know, she's always been like that. I still have some stuff that I pre-order that it needs to come. And I'm still waiting for that stuff to come. So a lot of that stuff is gonna have to wait till next year for me to review or talk about it. Or no, so maybe I get the chance to review it, who knows? Or you know, have an unboxing or something, who knows? The possibility is there. But yeah, or maybe some of the last 2 years we did a lot of traveling, maybe post some of those videos, a lot of things that I did with the family. I do that mostly for myself, for my family, as a way to kind of keep a video journal of the things that we have done as a family. And I post it. I'm not looking really for views, but I like to post that kind of thing here on my channel. So this is where we at. I don't know what the future will bring. I don't know how this channel is going to evolve. I've been definitely in that situation where I've been thinking about my life, about what I want to be, what the legacy that I want to leave in my life, how I want to be remembered, because life is short. Do I want to be remembered as the person who talks about books, you know, comic books, or the person who talks about collectibles? Or do I want to be remembered as a good father or a good husband, of a man of integrity, a man that cares about his fellow men, and a man that really loves what he does, you know, and shares some of that love with everyone. And that's what I've been always trying to do here, is to share that love with my fellow geeks and whoever watches this channel. So, you know, I'm just asking you to consider that, to pray for that. And I want to say always, as always, thank you for always being supportive of my journey, for being here with me, for never letting me down. I know there's a lot of things happening in the collectibles world. There's always drama, and you know, it's always going to be drama. And you know, maybe I'm leaving that for the time being, and I actually enjoy not talking about those things, although I have my own opinions. So I ask for your patience and understanding in this process. And again, you know, for your prayers, because that's the most important thing. As you know, I pray for all of you every time I get a chance. I pray for my viewers, for you to be blessed, you know, to your families and your health and your finances and everything. And I would say I've been definitely blessed. I am blessed to have what I have, and the possibility that other people don't have, to really go into say, you know what, it's time to buy a new home. And finally being able to, maybe at this point, and of course this is one of the biggest things for me, is to have my own dedicated space where I can have great videos and content for all my different things and projects and all the craziness that sometimes I like to be part of. And you're always invited to that part of my world. So my friends, I want to say thank you very much for watching up to this point. Please keep us, again, please don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. To keep praying for us. And you know, thank you for everything you're doing for me. And follow me on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram. I'll share videos there of everything and all the things that we're doing too, in what is to come. So take care, my friends. God bless. Bye-bye.